So so that we
Yes, I should.
hold on.
Hope we've and we had a great time with the breakfast. So it's time for lunch, and the Sinai experience is a great opportunity for us to develop and kickstart a healthy and a beautiful life. Really, that's what actually it is. So I'd like to say congratulations to everyone who has been on this journey so far. It's 5 days. Today is day 5. Well, we are at least halfway in between, or slightly more than halfway between. Is 9 days, so it's actually 4.5 days. So, but yeah, halfway, 50% done. So I say congratulations and well done for sticking to it, for working at it, for ensuring that this continues, that you are at it. So it's almost 1 o'clock, and it's time for us to have lunch. So I will want to encourage everyone here to please um, take our lunch. Okay. So of course we know we start off with what? We start off with um, 2 couplets of Garcinia Plus, right? We start off with 2 couplets of Garcinia. So please start by taking your Garcinia. I'm going to be speaking a lot in details about all that we've been doing. So this the so sorry. Okay. All right. So, of course, I hope you have taken the Garcinia, 2 couplets of Garcinia. What's the C9 program? So please take it with a glass of water. It's 1 o'clock, so it's time for lunch. I will be going through each of the constituents in the Clean9 Park. So the C9 stands for Clean9. So it's a nutritional program that Forever had developed to help us to successfully kickstart a healthy journey in our lifestyle. It's a nutritional pack that helps you to kickstart, to start and develop a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. So the Clean9 Packs supports you to jumpstart. Most times the challenge for everyone is to how to start and sustain whatever we are doing. Now, what is critical that I want to say for every one of us is that it is not the intensity of your activities. Okay, it's not the intensity. Okay, it's not how many hours you fast. No, it is the consistency of your activity. So Clean9 helps you to jumpstart a healthier lifestyle, to a journey that is a slimmer, healthier you, depending on the journey that you have decided to take. So please, I hope you have taken your Garcinia. So we're going to wait for the next 20 minutes to get to take the next component of our lunch. All right. So if you have not taken your Garcinia, please take your Garcinia with a glass of water. So Clean9 or C9 is an easy to follow 9 days program. Okay, it's a 9 days nutritional program that helps you, that gives you the tools, the systems that you need to reset and get you started on your fitness journey, on a healthier you, on a healthier lifestyle, on a sustainable lifestyle. A lot of us do not know that we are living a lifestyle that is not sustainable. When I say the word not sustainable, because it eventually will lead to other life and health challenges. So, but C9 helps you to jumpstart, to kickstart it. All right. So it's very effective, easy to follow. Of course, today is day 5, right? 5 days, and you can see that the program is there. It tells you what you're supposed to take for breakfast, what you're supposed to take for lunch, what you're supposed to take for dinner, What are some of the low glycemic food you need to. So it gives you a meal plan. So it has already worked it out for you. So it is easy to follow. It's effective and easy to follow. The addition that C9 does to you is also it helps you to cleanse your system. I am sure if you have been following the C9 program effectively, as we say, right, by today we're going to have testimonial. So I'll be expecting us, for those of us who are here, so please to be sharing your testimony. I'm going to give room for question and answer and also for us to share our testimonials. All right. So of course, Forever is after helping you to look good, to look better, and to feel better. And of course, what Clean9 does for you is it helps you to to detox and cleanses you so that you can have better nutritional absorption. So the first supplement we've taken is what? Is the Forever Garcinia Plus. All right. So what Forever has done in the Clean9 Pack is that it has assembled a different nutrients, okay, that work in a synergistic way, that work together synergistically, enhancing their effect for you to have better outcomes. So the very first one is Garcinia Plus, all right? And I know that, of course, when you look at that, these C9 packs is arranged breakfast. Actually, there are about 54 soft gels of Garcinia they were going to be taken. Of course, Garcinia is the only all right, oral supplement that we're taking that is consistent for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. This is the only. The other ones is not, which is forever time. All right. So what does Garcinia help you to do? Garcinia helps the body to metabolize fat better, to burn fat more efficiently. All right. It helps to suppress appetite. All right. It helps to reduce your craving for food. I know that I was interacting with someone on this who's on this C9 program on day 2, and she was sharing with me how challenging it was because her work was tedious, and the how it was so how she was feeling light, but not feeling that she doesn't have energy, but she was feeling light. Right? She was sharing her experience to me, and I said, yes, what Garcinia helps you to do is that it reduces your craving for food. All right, and it does this by increasing the level of a chemical in our body called serotonin. All right, serotonin. So if you have more serotonin, it reduces your craving for food. So inside the Garcinia Plus is another nutrient, another chemical called hydroxycitric acid. All right, and so this acid temporarily inhibits the body's conversion of carbohydrates into fat. Okay, so it temporarily inhibits it. So when there is our natural go-to fuel in the body is carbohydrate. So that is the natural go-to. Easy. Once you have carbohydrate, the body will use carbohydrate first, utilize all the carbohydrate first before it turns to using fat. All right. And most of the meals that we take comes in carbohydrates. So what Garcinia does is that it temporarily, it does not stop it, but it temporarily inhibits it so that the body utilizes fat a whole lot better. So that's why I said it helps to inhibit fat production. Okay, so you're not producing new fat cells, but you are using up the already stored fat cells that are already in the body. So it's very important that we understand this. So we're supposed to, every one of us is supposed to have at least done a second measurement of taking our second measurement of our weight after day 1. And I hope that you all have also done that and you're recording it. And of course, you will have seen some significant improvement in what you are doing. All right. Inside Garcinia is also another nutrient, another micronutrient. Okay, so micronutrient is a mineral called chromium. Chromium, and in the weight, whatever is considered as chromium picolite. All right, so this helps to sustain energy. So even though you have to reduce your caloric consumption, you've reduced the volume of calories you take or significantly. All right, because you are utilizing energy better, the chromium gives you that feeling that you don't feel fatigued, don't feel tired, you don't feel weak. So even though you reduce, naturally when you are fasting, if you are fasting and you're not taking any of this, you're fasting naturally, you will notice that you are feeling weak as the days goes by. You're not as strong. You're just taking things easy. But you're doing C9, you know that your energy level is still the same or even a whole lot what better. So your body is not deficient. The body is usually deficient in this important mineral. So Garcinia enhances it. So it's part of the component of Garcinia. So this is a very essential and very, very important tool as you go through this journey. All right. The journey of a healthier and a happier you. Sorry, please. I want to have a timer so that I will know when it is. Okay. So the very next supplement we're going to be taking is our what? Is aloe vera gel. So by 1:20, we're going to be taking this wonderful, wonderful, you know, gel that God has blessed us with. This wonderful plant, all right? Aloe vera is a wonderful plant that God Almighty has blessed us with. And so one thing I can tell you categorically as a statement of fact is Forever Aloe Vera Gel is the best and the purest form of aloe vera gel that you can get anywhere in the world. All right. So because this contains 99.7% pure inner aloe leaf, unadulterated, nothing added. Is the same thing as when you get to the aloe farm, you cut the aloe leaf and you silver it and you just suck. It's like you're sucking the gel in it. Or that's
Medical doctor training.
that's exactly.
Yes,
So
medical doctor training.
please, can you mute Mrs. Justina? Can you please mute your mic, please? Thank you. So this is very important for us to know. So it is pure 99.7 pure. And what does this do for you? What is the benefit of this? Someone's mic is still on. Someone's mic is on,
It's
please.
part of this now for datus. Okay. So in anything
someone's mic is on. Can we please mute our mics, please? Thank you. So Forever Aloe Vera Gel is pure inner aloe leaf, all right? And of course, one of the things that Forever does, Forever usually have all the necessary certification. The International Aloe Science Council certifies it. Anytime you pick up an aloe-based product, I want you to always look out for that sign. Okay, if you don't see the sign of the International Aloe Society Council, then whatever claim that organization or company is making is not truly genuine. All right. So because they are the one that certified that this is there's aloe vera that is contained in this. And what does aloe vera do for you? Aloe vera contains over 200 different compounds. Okay, it contains vitamins, it contains minerals, it contains some um, carbohydrates, some polysaccharides, all right? And so it gives you a whole lot, okay? Aloe vera gel works in every part of the body. You know that you can take aloe vera, you can ingest aloe vera, and you can also apply it on your skin. So aloe vera on your skin is very, very good because it helps to strengthen the collagen and the fibroblast, which are the primary cells of our skin. So that our skin, if you are using aloe vera gel, you see your skin is stronger. The tensile strength of your skin is there. It prevents wrinkling early wrinkling of your skin, because it gives it more tensile strength, because aloe vera works to the deepest layer of the skin. But what does aloe vera do when you ingest it? It helps to, first and foremost, to clean out the gut, okay? To detoxify, to remove both fat soluble and water soluble toxins that are on the wall of the intestine. So it has this cleansing ability so once it cleanses the gut, naturally the next thing that you see is that the ability of the gut to absorb nutrients better is sorry, something entered my eyes. So your ability to absorb nutrients, the ability to as your body is digesting what you eat, you absorb nutrients better. You know, you can Google or go to YouTube, you will see how the inner lining of the gut looks like. So there are things that are finger-like things we call villi. Okay, they are always moving. So for a clean and healthy gut, you see them, each one of them. Okay, they are always moving, sweeping, because it's their movement that moves food particles, digestion, and it's moving is absorption. Absorption is taking place in those that moves food particles, and that's how food moves. You know, from the stomach, small intestine to the large intestine until the residual is what you pass out as stool. All right. So that is the first benefit you get. Two things I've said. One, it cleanses your gut. All right. It improves nutrient absorption. All right. So, and it detoxifies by doing that. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing that aloe vera gel does for you is that inside the gut, 75% of our immune cells are produced inside the gut. All right. So there are bacterial floras, bacteria inside our gut. And that is why it's strongly recommended to you that please do not abuse antibiotics. Because when you keep abusing antibiotics, those antibiotics you take kill up the natural bacterial flora that is inside your gut. And that can lead to a lot of other challenges for you. So that's just as a side information for us to understand. But now in there, these bacteria play significant roles and important roles, all right, in the formation, in the building of important immune cells. All right, so it's like 75%. I know that for those of us who did biology, the first thing was we were told that most of the cells are produced in the bone marrow. That's actually not correct. Okay, no immune cells is produced in the bone marrow. Actually, the only thing that produces the bone marrow is the red blood cell. So that is what it does. So the healthier it solidifies and strengthens this bacterial flora. So it's helping us to produce better immune cells, stronger immune cells. So the different additional advantage that aloe vera gel does for you is that you also, produces healthier and stronger immune cells. So, like I said, it contains unique polysaccharides that gives us carbohydrate. It's a particular one that is very, very important, all right, which is the marker that the International Aloe Society uses to mark the quality of the aloe vera gel, and that is the asamanan. So asamanan is the marker, okay, that IASC uses to look at the quality. So Forever chooses the best. There are different varieties of aloe vera gel in the world. There are over 200 species of aloe vera gel in the world, but the very best of them is aloe vera barbadensis mina. That's what Forever grows. And Forever has the largest farm. Okay, Forever is the largest grower of aloe vera in the world. So hence, we are known as what? The aloe vera company. So we're at 130, at 120, please get your glass cup. Okay, pour in 120 mils of aloe vera gel. Okay, make sure you shake it very well before you do that. Pour it into the glass cup, and you then take a glass of water, which is approximately about 240 mils of water. So once we are immediately you take this, you take the next supplement, which is the Forever Therm, right? Which is the Forever Therm. Now remember that I said that what Forever has done is Forever has brought together different nutrients, different supplements to work in a synergistic way. I just have explained to us how Garcinia works. So you can see what Garcinia is doing, how aloe vera also enhances the performance of Garcinia. All right. Then another thing, because you want to maximize efficient use of energy, how your body efficiently uses energy in a way that is healthy, in a way that that you are burning what you are storing and not storing what you don't need, and yet you still have maximal energy. Okay, you're not fatigued, you're not weak. So immediately after we finish taking the aloe vera gel, please, we're going to be taking the Forever Therm. All right, so that's at about 6:30. So we give 10 minutes gap after taking aloe vera gel before we take the forever thyme. All right. So what does thyme do for us? All right. What thyme simply does for us is that it helps to improve the body metabolism. All right. And it does this by improving what we call thermogenesis. Okay. That is, it slightly increases the internal body temperature. All right. So usually the slight increase in internal body means it triggers the body to burn, fat better, to utilize energy. You will always notice that anytime you have a febrile illness, for example, if you have malaria for 3, 4 days or for 1 week, you will lose weight. Everybody will look at you that, oh, everybody will know that you were not feeling well, right? The reason why we lose weight is significantly when we have febrile illness is because the increase in the body temperature leads to increased catabolism. Now, but for disease state, the body temperature increases significantly, that you are feeling hot, you are feeling uncomfortable, and the catabolic effect is intense and sustained. But what forever thyme does is that there's a slight, okay, and usually the slight increase in your temperature, body temperature, is less than, it's just between 0.2 to 0.6 centigrade. All right, it's not ever up to 1. So you're still within, so it takes your body to the upper limit of the normal. All right, so that increase in, triggers the body to what? To utilize energy. So you improves your metabolism and strengthens your metabolism. So when you combine this now, remember that what does Garcinia do for you? It improves fat metabolism, reduces your cravings. All right, helps you to not to be easily fatigued. Aloe vera gel is cleansing and helping you to absorb this nutrient maximally. So we are getting all the nutrients as you are taking it, you're absorbing it, maximally as it should be. All right. So that's very, very important. Now, in addition, Forever always does incredible things. Forever always does spend a lot of time in research. Forever does not only add only time into Forever time. There's also other nutrient that is there. Like we have some nutrients like ketones that they got from raspberry. All right, that there's also caffeine, okay, which is also a stimulant, but this caffeine is not from coffee, okay. It's actually from green tea that is added into Forever Thyme, and that is why you don't take thyme in the evening. All right. The reason why you do not have thyme as part of the supplements you take for dinner is because of the caffeine, so that you're able to sleep well at night. Okay. So Forever Thyme also includes raspberry ketones, which helps us to metabolize fat better. It also includes B vitamins, vitamin C, which are powerful antioxidants, okay, to also support our metabolic function. So you see your body, as you are helping your body in these 9 days, all right? One of the significant things I'm going to tell every one of us, if you are really doing this to lose weight, please do not stop after 9 days, all right? All right? So as you have modified your nutrient, you also require that you begin to sustain that going forward. So it's the consistency that will make you to significantly see incredible results, in the very shortest possible time. All right. So please, it's time is past is 1:22 by my clock here. So please, let's take out aloe vera gel. Please shake. I think on Monday, on Saturday, and on Sunday, I gave us examples of how we can measure. So please, let's utilize that, and then take 240 mils of water. All right. So we're waiting by 6:30, by 1:30. we will be taking the Forever Time. But I'm continuing with the other components of Forever. Another important, and this is one of my favorite. So once we are done with taking our time at 1:30, we're going to be taking what? The Forever Light Ultra. So it's either you take the Forever Light Ultra, okay, or you're going to take your 600 calories of meal. So the choice is yours. So you are either taking the Forever Light Ultra and you're shifting the taking of your meals. And I know that I saw in the group on the Telegram group that the facilitators for day 3, day 4 have done an excellent job in giving us what we need to take. All right. One of the things that you need to please bear in mind is the less fat that you take, the better for you. Okay. 1 cup of red oil contains a lot of calories. All right. So if you're going to be, usually when I'm doing my C9, I usually like to do, prepare. I used to do it myself. I prepare a bowl of okra with no oil. All right. Okra is very, very nutritious. So I prepare that okra with just, some small spices and maybe some fish. And that's just the meal that I take. Okay, I don't take it with semo, or I don't take it with curry or fufu. That's just the meal, and it's quite nutritious. So a small bowl of it, it will be enough. So figure out what your 400, what your 600 calories of food will be for you. But if you are taking Forever Light Ultra, so if you are eating your 600 calorie meal, please do not take the Forever Light Ultra. All right, you will take the Forever Light Ultra for dinner. All right, but if you are taking the Forever Light Ultra for lunch, then you will take that 600 calorie meal for dinner. So you can swap. Okay, but place is very, very important that you stick to the meal plan that has been recommended. So if you have, there are so many opportunities that have been given to you in explanation in that manner. So what does the Forever Light Ultra do? So this is a protein dense, pack. All right, it's protein dense, but it contains each serving of it. Each serving, there's a cup, like a spoon-like cup inside it. Each serving, if you take a scoop of it and level it out, gives you about 24 grams of protein. All right, 24 grams of protein. And of course, we know what does protein do. Protein helps in the rebuilding, in the repair of body cells, body tissues, and organs. Okay, which are very, very important. Forever Light Ultra contains a rich variety of vitamins. Essentially, all essential vitamins are there, and most minerals are there. So you have our B vitamins, the C vitamins, vitamin E. It's also there. It's also there, all right? So now it gives you a lot, if it gives you energy, okay, but it gives you low carb. Okay, so the carbohydrates content of it is almost very, very so you need to place when you are preparing this. I usually will recommend that when you are making up constituting the Forever Light Ultra, use slightly warm water. Okay, it dissolves faster when you put it in slightly warm water. All right, and this is what I also recommend. By the time you finish your C9, I recommend that you also go and get this, because you can also make it into smoothies. All right, so part of your meal will also be sometimes when I've done C9, and I'm not doing it to lose weight significantly. What I'll also do is to blend my light ultra with some fruit, an apple, some strawberries, or some pieces of pineapple. So I make it into a smoothie, and I drink the regular glass cup. So that gives me all the carb that I need. Just 1 scoop of it gives me all the protein I need, the vitamins that I need, the minerals that I need, and the energy that I need. So I use it as a meal replacement. So you can use this as a meal replacement. You can take this to replace one of your meals. All right, you can use it to either replace your lunch, or use it to replace your dinner. Okay, so which is very important. Light Ultra contains, I told you, all the vitamins to strengthen our immune system. So these are very, very important for us to bear. All right. So the final thing that is inside that aloe vera, which we have taken, which we take as our snacks, is what is the forever fiber. All right. So please let's be getting ready to take the forever thumb. All right. And then also the either take your meal or you're taking the light ultra. So forever thumb and forever fiber, which we take as our long as a snack, is very, very important, because now that you notice now that your meal has slightly changed. All right, you're not taking in enough fiber, and most of the food that we eat that are high in fiber are also very high in carbohydrate. So we don't want you to take that. So forever fiber is an alternative for you. It gives you fiber on the go. All right. There are 4 types of fiber that it contains in there. So they are soluble fiber, and particularly the one that it contains is the fructooligosaccharides. All right. So these are soluble. They are soluble fiber that is why. And when you are mixing it in water, please usually use slightly warm water. It dissolves faster and you take. What does it give to you? It helps you to have fullness. Okay, and that's why we say it's a snack that you take around 10 or 11. It gives you fullness. It reduces your food craving. It helps in digestion. Particularly, it helps in digestion so that food is moving. It's what gives that food the weight, so that it moves at the rate it's supposed to move, so that maximal nutrient absorption is done inside each of the inside each of the inside your large intestine. So it's 130 already. Please just take your forever thumb now, and of course also mix out the once you are done that, you can take your forever light ultra or take your 600 calorie meal. So of course, like I said, each packet that you have, is contain the same fiber that 2 cups of brown rice contain. There's more fiber in brown rice than the regular rice that we eat. So these are the contents that we have inside the C9 pack. So I really want to encourage you, as you continue on this journey, please be consistent. Remember, it's about consistency. It's not about the intensity. Okay. And I hope that we'll do our exercise. If you have missed out your mild to moderate exercise during the day, because particularly for those of us who live in Lagos, where we need to get out of our home, I give you a simple tip. While you are at work, please, if you have staircase where you walk, okay, I will encourage you to at least climb the staircase. You can climb it, depending if it's 1 floor, you can climb it 10 times, or just do that for about 10 minutes. Go and sit down. In another 2 hours, go and do it for another 10 minutes. Go and sit down. Every 2 hours, do it for 10 minutes. You also make up for the exercise that you are missing. For that 10 minutes, just be doing it consistently. It's the consistency, it's not the intensity. All right. So if you've missed out your exercise in the morning, either you do it in the evening when you get back home, or where you're at work. Please do not sit down all the time. If your work is for you to sit down all the time, I strongly encourage you, if you want to really get value from what you are doing, stand up every 2 hours. All right. I don't know how many of us have these smart watches that we wear, that you can set it every 2 hours. It will beep for you. Stand up. You're sitting too much. Go and walk up and down. Walk for about 5 minutes. Walk around, and come and sit down. That's the way you keep your body going. So at this time, I think I've gone through everything that is inside the C9 pack. So at this time, please, if you have questions, put it in the chat. But at this time, for those of us who are here and listening to me, I would love you to, mute and share how the experience has been with you. I can also ask questions, and I will oblige us by answering all our questions. Okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen now so that I can attend to all questions. Thank you, everyone. for listening. At least, wow, we have a very good number of people who are here. So please feel free to ask me your questions, and I will oblige you with answers. Let me see if there's anyone in the chat as we speak. If there's any, so that I will know. You can also put okay, there is none. And so please, it's 5 days. Please, is it possible to get the slides? Sure, you can get the slides. It's not a big deal. We'll send it. Let you know how to send it to anyone. So very much can share the slides. So it's okay. Let me see. Okay. Thank you very much, Dami Sola. I hope you have been enjoying the experience. Kumba Jalo, yeah, please. I want to, if you're actually participating in this, you are doing the C9, please share your experience. How has it been for you? What have you noticed? Please, I will really, it will also help us to encourage me, and I'm sure to encourage every other person that is actively participating, and of course get us going. All right. So please, you can unmute your mic. I'm sure you should be able to unmute your mic, or you can raise up your hand. Then if you can't unmute your mic, I can help you unmute your mic so that you can ask your question. Please, let's not be shy, and be able to ask the questions at this time. All right. But I expect that we have taken forever time. We're done with lunch, or we're eating. So okay, maybe the reason why you are not talking is you're still eating. All right. Yes. Ralitza. Ralitza, please, can you unmute? If you can unmute, please go ahead and unmute.
All right.
Okay, excellent. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dibor. I really appreciate your presentation because it helps me really learn. I'm here for the product knowledge, right? I'm an FBO, but I'm not doing the C9 at the moment. So I really want to learn how to kind of promote the program to people. And the thing is, I've had someone who is interested, I think because they're into fitness and they actually want to join Forever, but they want to do the C9 as their starter into Forever. So because this program has already started before they could join, I don't know how often this program happens. If there's going to be another one this year, which the person can then participate in, or they would then have to do it individually themselves, something like that.
Okay, thanks, Felista. Well, like I said, this session I've done now is recorded, and I'm sure is on the Forever YouTube. It will be posted on the Forever YouTube page. So you don't have to wait for, if you have people who are ready to do this, to do their go through the C9 program, you don't necessarily have to wait for a C9 experience. Even though when we're doing it together, it encourages a lot of people. All right. So one other thing that you could easily do is to maybe get 2 or 3 people, put them in a WhatsApp group. You can get this presentation and share. You can also go to the Telegram group and take all the way each of the facilitators have shared for each day, and also share with them. If they have questions and they ask you, if you can't respond, you can reach out to you can reach out to some of us who will also provide you with those explanations. So you have enough resource to be able to do this pretty much on your own if need be, or to do it in